Hello, everyone. I wanted to take a little bit of time today to talk to you about finding good quality video content to add to your course content. So what I've done is I've provided this spreadsheet, sources of video content that I've sent off to all of you in addition to this video. And I've created a list. On column A are all of the primarily YouTube channels, but also other websites that have good quality ADA compliant video content for specifically nursing, health, technology, medical type of content. The URLs are located here. You can see they're all ADA compliant. Some basic topics that are covered are here. Grade levels, they should all be applicable for higher education. And then if they're embeddable inside of the learning management system, I've noted that here. And any other notes have been noted here as well. So the way that this would work is you just click on it to open up the YouTube channel. And you've already landed right on the YouTube channel. And then from here, you can start exploring what's on this specific channel. So you can see all of the videos and look through those. Now, some of the other YouTube channels have search options. So, for example, Brain Stuff. When I'm on here, I can begin searching. So I can click this little guy right here. If I search up here, it's going to search all of YouTube. So I don't want to do that. I just want to search this channel for nursing. And it's going to pull up some nursing type of videos. Some are a bit more colorful than others. But as you can tell from this list, there are roughly, 43 websites of different types of video content that I think will really benefit a lot of you as faculty members. So a few I'd like to draw attention to. There's this one, ArcGIS Story Maps. This is an interesting type of media. Here, ArcGIS is a company that offers some free GIS type of data. So basically visual geographical data. And they offer it in a variety of different ways. So what's interesting about this is it's not just maps. It's maps with other type of content. So if I look specifically in here and I want to look up, let's just say health, I can scroll through and let's see, home from hospital. I can begin searching what this content is. So any type of content in here is unique. It's not a one size fits all. It's not all videos. You can see, the student can scroll through here. This might be really great content versus just a journal article or a regular discussion board prompt to create discussions around. So that's one example. And this is all free. Here's another one that's a little bit more story mapped based, meaning it uses more of a map to tell the story of Kentucky's opioid addiction issues. And it you just scroll through as the reader. Here is an interactive map that viewers can scroll into using this plus, and they can see patterns of opioid addictions, click on it and see additional information. So there's not a huge plethora of content here available. Memberships are a bit more expensive. So this is, you can see there's other types of disease and other things like that I think is really interesting content that's very visual and great for an online setting. So you would go ahead and link to this, and then students, you would grab the exact link to the content, and then students would be able to engage with the content and then answer the questions that you have. Something a little bit more unique than maybe what they're used to seeing in an online classroom. In addition to ArcGIS, another favorite of mine is TED Ed. So I know most of you are aware of TED Talks. Well, TED Ed will take it a little bit farther. So you can actually create your own lesson around any YouTube video, or you can search their lessons. So it's very easy. It's a free membership. You just add in, I think you can do a Google sign-in, so you could just use your USU email and create your own lesson, or you can search the lessons that are already here. So for instance, there are health videos. I can look at physical fitness, let's say, find. So here it's the video, which is great because they're really interesting. But what I love about this is that you build on it. So if you created your own lesson, you would add the think big or dig deeper and discuss. But if you choose to use one that they've already created, you would just use theirs. So there's think questions, dig deeper questions, and discuss. So again, I mean, it's additional content. This wouldn't be something that would be graded per se, because it doesn't integrate into D2L, but it certainly is a place to have students look a little bit closer at content and go a little bit deeper than just watching the video. It's to actually engage with the content a bit. And the last one I want to show you is there's a couple of websites on here that I specifically added that have either 360 or virtual reality medical videos. And these are fantastic because they're shot with a 360-degree camera. And that means that viewers can zoom in to look at everything from 360 degrees. So if your students were to access the video on their cell phone, they could pop it into a virtual reality viewer, which can go for as little as $5. And they can just move their head and look all around in 360 degrees, or they can access it just on YouTube. So here, you'll see this is the video, and I can move all the way around while they're showing me the surgery. I can also look down, see what they're using, and in some cases, I can even see, like this one, what they're doing in the operation. So you can literally see everything that's happening. And again, if the students are using a VR headset or their cell phone, rather than scrolling with their hand like I'm doing, they are just moving their head in 360 degrees. It is extremely immersive, and it's about $5 for a viewer, and almost everybody these days has a smartphone that would be able to play the video content. So those are the 3 types of video content that I would love to bring your attention to. Now, when it comes to adding this type of content to your course, how would you best go about doing that? So one of the easiest ways when you find a YouTube video that you really like is you go to click share, and then rather than just copying the code or the link, you can copy what's called the embed code. So here, I can grab this embed code, right click on it, and click copy. And then I can go into my D2L course, and I'm going to put this in the nursing template, but you would put it obviously in your course. If I wanted to go ahead and add the content somewhere, I can go to Upload Create, and here I'm just going to create a file, and I'm going to call it videos, week 1 videos, or I could even call it virtual reality video, whatever I want to call it. And then I am going to add this as an embedded video. So I'm going to go to Insert Stuff, and I'm going to go to Embed Code, and I can pop it in right there. And then, sorry, bear with me for 1 second, it's being hidden. I can click Next at the bottom. So to make sure you can see all of this. So here is this is my preview of what it will look like. And then I click Insert, and the video is here. Pretty easy peasy. I can add content around that. Obviously, if these are videos that you build in and you want to go ahead and send me a link, a bunch of links to the video content and where you would like them, I would be happy to put them in. But I'm just showing you if you're currently teaching a course and you'd like to add video content, you can do it just like that. Another way to do it, so here's my video content. If I go into week 1, it's going to show up here at the bottom. I'm going to drag it up. And it'll show up right here. So when the students click on it, it'll open up the video for them. If you want the video to show up right underneath, you'll have to take one more step. You'll go here to Edit Properties in Place. Under Add a Description, we'll do the same steps one more time. And now it will show up here as well. So that's it. I could add that to my discussion board prompt. I could add it as an announcement. I could send it out as an announcement, asking my students to watch it any way that you prefer. The only other thing to note is that if it's something that I want my students, like a virtual reality video that I want them to watch on their phone, the easiest way to do that is if I send it via email. So if I send the announcement via email, or I just send an email to all of my students to watch it, it will populate onto their email on their smartphone. They just click the link and they can just start watching it right there. Either way works, and there's a variety of content for you to choose from, and that's it. The more video content in the course, the easier it is for students to learn and see and explore. It also engages students at a higher rate than just basic text type of content. And if you'd like to learn more, you can feel free to email me. My email is Munro, M-U-N-R-O, Munro at usuniversity.edu, and I'll be including that in the email as well. Thank you.